So we're doing great out there. Back with another live session. Um, on me, Annie Globe. And we're back on the beat, AMDME straight, which will receive maybe in the song. I'm playing guitar or playing guitar. Um, have to do quick a little saving of the beautiful melody. What came to me at the moment? So, yeah, it's about to, like I said, we did we was choosing samples and um, came to the conclusion of maybe four samples or a 16 bar loop seems to be great maybe for having an authentic sound picture. So I will go with the 4 bar or the 16 bar loop so far and go from there. Let's have a listen to the track. So I think it's ready to put some vocals on it and thinking about the arrangement. I have a bass line and we was changing the bass line. Um, but this is something I have to put some vocals on it to see what the sound really maybe need more for having an adjustment. So this is the next thing I will do. I played a second bass line to it. Play guitar online and boys with the gigs like conformance moves. Play guitar online and boys. Or we put an effect to the former bass line. Let's see about that. To sound a bit crunchy, to sound a bit fresh and new. How about a flanger? Maybe an simulator. I don't know if you see this. Ah, you can see this plugins. Cool. Not really the adjustment of it, but the name of it. What I love is the M simulator, and of course a flanger to flange the sound a bit. Wang wang. Play the guitar on my headphones. The gigs and the form of love. Let's see about that. Yeah, I think it's maybe more cool than the flanger standard from the keyboard. Maybe you can turn this later lower in the mix or play something or dub something above the yeah, let's see about that. Later on, what the sound maybe needs more. Like I said, it's the beauty about having two lines of it. I do it all the time, kind of mono and stereo, and are able um, to put one line with mixes and one without, kind of. But this later on in more further in of the track. Yeah, I think we are able to check the samples again, and then it's about to play with the vocals, come with the lyrics upon the track, and go from there. Let's have the crash in it for a second. And then it's a proper saving of the sound. Maybe a bit too high from the volume. Oops, about that. Maybe as well going for a mix and later maybe put a chorus on it or similar. Most of it has a beautiful old school sound to it. A bit hip hop, a bit guitar, a bit orchestra. I'll take another sample later on. We'll post the lyrics or the former version of the lyrics soon to my Facebook, but I did it once a couple of days or weeks ago. If you want to join the lyric session, to sing along or to understand the track, to get the thoughts, the thinking of the track, how to write songs, a rhythm to the track, and more. as well for maybe if you like lessons. Yeah, let's see about that. You put on a flanger as well. Yeah, going with the Cubase standard effects. Um, I think many of them are very cool. Have the waves, of course, on former records, which doing a great job. Um, but came around with, I don't know, with the installation of it. Have the gold. I bought it for, I don't know, 15 years or something. The gold edition, and they have. Yeah, if you don't have your registration carried, kind of, I don't know. I think the sometimes you have registration problems with it, so maybe you have to buy them new or have to install them again. I think the SoundForge has a great, which are loaded down for a couple of days, has a great solution for online plugins or plugin installation, and the Cubase is, I think, as well amazing for installation. Had the try before buy version of the new Cubase when I bought the Lenovo laptop. I don't know, for 3 4 years again ago, and they put on the try before buy version, and I was impressed about the schedule and the programming of the Cubase installation. If you go with the try for buy version, it popped up a plugin on my desktop, and the Cubase and all these plugins was um, beautiful um, installed to my hard drive. So they are very, I think, on top of the, at least to me as a program, maybe rookie or install rookie who really more play guitar um, and more. But the Cubase, I think Steinberg has an incredible installation guide, and the SoundForge, which I was installed a couple of days ago. Um, as well. So maybe they yeah, it's worth checking out the I think these guys um for industrial doing, um as far as are concerned. So they're really on top of the, at least to me, as a, like I said, as a more sequencer user than a program pro. Um, they're really on top of the thing, very easy and problem free kind of installation, and programs and more. Yeah, so like I said, the waves are of course amazing as well, but I was like, okay, going more to the analog gear, and I bought a lot of analog gear so I can mix, or I was like, okay, mixing a sound more direct to the sequencer using my Catron keyboard and using my effects, kind of more analog, mix board into the sequencer, maybe instead of playing plugins inside the sequencer and using um, the mixing board of the Cubase and feed it with plugins later on with mixing plugins. So let's see about that. But I think the waves are always a great, of course, a great tool that you just go for and have it because they are putting a lot of effort in their programming, I think, and as a music producer and a musician, um, it's just a must-have, I think. But let's see about that. Like I said, some of these Cubase, some of these Cubase effects, is doing a great job as well. I love the amp simulator. If you like the Bonnie, the beat collector on SoundCloud and more, what was a name or an artist name of myself for making hip hop beats. Um, I use a lot of the amp simulator and the Cubase plugins. So I think Cubase can do a great job as well. All the time, of course, to separate from your ears. Everybody needs something different. One guy says red color is my favorite one. The others say blue, and another maybe say yellow is my favorite color. So this is something you have to decide for yourself. Yeah, I think the Catron has great effects on it, and the sounds, the keyboard itself brings a very analog, organic sound with it. Um, yeah, this is kind of a toolbox yourself. Go in the mix with it like a cook that doing spaghetti, or putting down a pizza. There are a lot of versions to it. You do your own recipe or um, your own formula to it by checking out and comparing um, providers with each other. But like I said, I was impressed by that. Me as a program rookie or a program install rookie, I was impressed by the Steinberg um, um, makers, the Cubase makers, by their programming and installation guide. Like I said, like the SoundForge was as well, is very on top of the game, I think. So by having more and more online and plugins and go up with gigabytes and terabytes of plugins, I think me as a user, I wanna feel secured by buying a plugin, maybe that's worth 100, 200, 300 euros or more, and having some analog or having something in my hands. It's kind of you buy a program and the registration gets lost or some other problem seems to come up and you don't have somebody you can call, um, or you have no program in your hands, and you have no one to reach for for a problem. And this is what I think is the afraid part of it. You lost 200-300 euros and or dollars and have no backup kind of. So that's what I found out. Steinberg, maybe others as well. This is just me. Serves an amazing tool and an amazing providing for the program, um, and more. Was like clicking on 2 3 clicks on their web page and a couple of I don't know couple of minutes or couple or yeah, a bit time later, the new Cubase was um, on my laptop. Yeah, stay tuned for more. Now it's about two. Um, like I said, it's just me, not stepping on any toes or something. Some guys prefer the red color, some the blue, some the yellow. That's just me as a consumer, as a user, which I was yeah, impressed of by comparing these providers, etc., etc. Um, yeah, now it's about to save the project proper and go from there, and then come up, yeah, put the lyrics to it, and it's about to get the lyrics right and tight, kind of to record them. Play guitar, and balls, with a big son of from small, some sister, on the blood, guitar, and balls, with my kicks and up from small, some sister, on the blood. Yeah, sounds beautiful so far. Hope you enjoyed my little live. For more information, set card is somewhere around that post. Keep in touch if you like. Stay tuned. Andy Glow. Have a great day. Bye bye.